Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Some good work on the right flank here. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a cross. Look at the space here. And the counter is on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Chance! In he goes again! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Played into space. DiMarco picks it up out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Ibrahimovic. Subimendi. Ibrahimovic. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldo is herring after that one, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Chance here to counter. And it's Zubimendi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Yamal, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's played forward. Looking for the run. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. Played with finesse. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look at...
It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a super give and go. Foot in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ndika kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Deftly away. Can he get it through? Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Gattuso touches it back. Picks up shapes to shoot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have...
Goes for a shot! Thuram tries to clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. Vicario claims comfortably. And that interception was most necessary. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Gattuso. And this is Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. DiMarco serves up a cross. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Fired deep. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Kimmich gets terrific header. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Looking to play him in. Lewandowski gets into some space. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Long ball upfield. Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played back into the centre. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. And they've been given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Olise looking for options for movement. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. That could spell trouble. Wits. Yildiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look up and drives it forward. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. Well, they could break here. Now, can they get him away? Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Now it's Wirtz. Kimmich has it in a wide position. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Turan, nice looking ball. Oh, super find. Vicario with the clearance. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Lewandowski. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here, and this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And he can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Just a quick announcement.
Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. The less said about that pass, the better. Ndika does really well to win the ball there. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. And he was alert to it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Gattuso. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Lewandowski. Zubimendi tries to clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played back in. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Matheus Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. Olise. Bellingham! And the ball's come loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Lewandowski. That is good strength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. That's a decent clearance. Matheus Cunha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's found some space. Cross, flop he goes! He will be livid with himself. And it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. And Ndika. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, they could break here. Zubimendi. Opts for safety. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gattuso. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lewandowski. Thuram calmly anticipates. Liverpool finding their passes. Bellingham. Now it's Levin. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way. So the first half brought no goals.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lewandowski. Matheus Cunha. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zubimendi. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ruben Dias. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Olise is in a really good position out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked it up out wide. Serves big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski is herring after that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it? Takes a shot! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for changes
Matheus
on
Cunha.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is
So we have our
number
breakthrough.
8.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow,
Substitution.
but this game is far from unsalvageable.
It's a promising position. Rodri. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, nicely intercepted. Ferran Torres. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on.
Can he finish? Off the post. He can get that clear. What's Yildiz? Can he spark a counter here?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he plays one through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Decent chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Gattuso, Ibrahimovic, brilliantly cut out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an excellent interception. Yamal, Vitz, distributed tidily. Yamal. That could spell trouble.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
And that's it.
Number 36.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. The ball has bounced loose now. It's Ibrahimovic! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners.
Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zubamendi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Yamal, Mbappe, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Rodri. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland, here's onto this. Haaland! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Olise.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ibrahimovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. DiMarco. DiMarco goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. DiMarco. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that was never going to make it. This looks promising. DiMarco. Haaland, chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zubamendi. Gattuso. Mbappe!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now, can they get him away? Turns and goes back. Ibrahimovic. Rodri. And Yamal. Great vision. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, delicate chip through. Time and again they are repelled.
Added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's DiMarco. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. That has been slung wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Looking to play him in. Very nicely done. Now that looks a decent ball. Chooses to go back. Liverpool still this single goal behind. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Olise, who does have an assist to his name. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And here's Mbappe. Zubimendi gets a foot in here. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Oh, really well played.
Can he get on the end of this?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now there's a fine ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you...
Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hernandez. Substitutions taking place.
No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Ferran Torres. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And now the breakaway. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Ronaldo. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Paulette. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bout of passing here, really. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
There will be 3 minutes.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be...
Right there! It's hit the crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rodri is there to clear. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Always onto this. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Ferran Torres. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
At hand, as it's time to announce today's
Liverpool leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Bye-bye.